let's start, I guess. I'm dead.
Amazing start.
We're trying our best. We can cut this out. This is fine. This is why we're not doing it live.
Yeah, that would be terrifying.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the LUGES Community Cast. This is the first episode we're doing. It's a bit of a pilot, a new thing we're trying for this academic year. I'm Kieran Aranaga, the Community Officer for LUGES, and I'm joined by three wonderful, beautiful guests today. Do you want to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I'll go. I'm Ben, Jack in the Box. I'm the Vice President of LUGES.
I'm Katie, the Engagement Officer. My tag is KLS.
And I'm Mo, the General Secretary, and my tag is Bubbles.
So, yes, welcome to all the guests here today. How are we all feeling? Are we all good?
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. Got a good night's sleep last night. Woke up just like 2 hours ago. Feeling great.
Oh, that's incredibly rare. Imagine getting a good night's sleep during university time.
Doesn't happen. Doesn't exist.
Just imagine how good that would be. So this is the Community Cast. This is a brand new kind of thing we're doing. We've never really done anything like this before, have we?
No.
Not really, no.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see. It's going pretty well so far. Question mark.
Very heavy on that question mark.
We're going to go through a couple things today. This is going to be like a really basic pilot kind of episode. We're going to introduce you to like university life, the society, to LUGES, to the whole Community Cast idea. It's going to be a bit different from our normal ones, but hopefully as we keep doing them, we'll get into the stride a little bit more. I guess we'll start by congratulating anyone who's listening to this who got their A-level results today.
Yeah.
Yep, big woo woo.
Ooh.
Woo woo. This is coming out on results day after all, so hopefully we'll be seeing a lot of you here at Lancaster University next year, and hopefully we'll see a lot of you join LUGES as well. Oh my god, I don't know what to say. This is hard.
It's fine, you can cut it, Kieran, don't worry.
I can cut it. Editing is easy.
Watch this get
one take.
We're going to end up with a podcast that's about 2 minutes long.
It's just going to be, hello, LUGES, bye.
Oh no, bye. How did you feel about A-level results day, Ben?
I was pretty nervous, to be fair. I only had Lancaster as my firm, and I didn't have anything as insurance, so I was really sweating.
That is living life on the edge right there.
Turned out well though. I'm here after all.
I don't know. Well's kind of subjective.
Yeah, that is true. I am here after all.
How about you, Mo? What did you take for A-levels?
Well, see, because I am an Irish boy, I didn't quite do the A-levels. I did the Irish Leaving Cert.
What?
Oh my god, they have different levels.
Yes, they do. They do B levels over there.
We're not quite there yet. Yeah, I mean, I did physics, chemistry, geography, and business. Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh, you're a nerd.
Yeah.
Got it.
I use none of them today because now I do software engineering.
Nice.
What about you, Katie?
Yeah, Katie.
I think I kind of cheated the system a bit, because I did
Please don't confess to this on the phone.
a level... No.
I actually murdered the examiner, so...
I did a BTEC and an A-level. Well, you only had to do a level 3 BTEC, but I kind of did an A-level as well, because I kind of wanted to keep my A-level. You're supposed to drop it in the second year. So I did a level 3 extended diploma in IT, which means you basically get full marks, because I was one of the last people who didn't have to do an exam with their BTEC. So I automatically got 3 A-star equivalent without having to do any exams. And then on top of that, I had my B in psychology, which I never revised for. I didn't actually expect to get into Lancaster because I didn't think they took BTEC levels, but they did. So at least I didn't have to go to UCLan.
That's really good to know.
Oh dear.
Maybe we shouldn't say
What if there's someone from UCLan here?
We really shouldn't
It's
say
a great university. I just didn't want to go to... I live in Preston, so I just didn't want to go to the local uni.
That's fair enough.
Oh, did you thought I was shaming UClan people?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
But they have games dev, we don't have that.
we don't? What?
No, they have games
They have, like, a
development,
games dev course.
design. They have games development, games design, and we don't have that.
Oh.
What the fuck? Why is UClan so good? Why are we here? Let's go to UClan.
everyone's
actually a
from the
good point.
UClan Gaming and Esports Society.
That we're restarting the podcast. Welcome to the Euclid Gaming Esports podcast.
Clap
Did you
check.
just say
3,
Euclid?
2, 1. Oh no!
We should really get something done.
Everything's great. A-levels are hard.
Yeah, definitely.
But university
Yeah.
is hard.
University, well, yeah.
No,
that's
no,
alright.
University's more fun, but it's like more challenging.
No, real talk though. Like, last night, I genuinely had a dream that I was doing the Leaving Cert again. It was a nightmare, actually. Like, it was horrible, because, like, I went to, like, the dream pretty much was, like, I went to the bathroom to, like, you know, use the toilet. I came out. Apparently, it was, like, the middle of an exam. I was trying to figure out what paper it was. Apparently, it was English, but English paper too, meaning I somehow missed the entirety of the first paper while in the bathroom in this dream. And it gave me, like, a legit panic attack. Like, I woke up in cold
Oh,
sweats
you're
and
right.
everything.
Is everything okay, Mo?
Apparently not.
Who's
I
gonna
don't
cut
know.
this, by the way?
I guess I'll do it.
'Cause I don't want to do it.
I think it'd be really fun
It's
if we
easy.
all, like, we all did our own version
We'll
of it.
present
so
our own
happy.
edits.
Yeah.
I think it would be really fun if we didn't cut any of it.
Ben, we
Oh
have
no,
to
but
cut
we've all
some.
said some very incriminating things here.
Yeah, Katie
That's
just
true.
straight up admitted to, like, finessing the A-level system. I don't think...
B-Tech, they fixed the system now, so nobody else can do it, so... And I got that free £4,000 from Lancaster, because it treats it
Oh
like
yeah,
I got
you got like
A
the little
star.
scholarship or whatever.
I did, I got a scholarship fund for doing nothing for 2 years. Oh my god.
That's amazing. I wish I still had my scholarship, but I failed one of my exams. So,
So did I.
Oh.
My
it's
second
rip.
year.
We're all in this together. When's the resit? That's what I should be doing right now, because like I got a resit next week. It's gonna be really fun because
Oh.
I've not done any revision at all for it.
You'll be fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You should worry about it, but don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it too much, but do
Yeah.
worry about it, because it is important.
That's solid advice. I'm
You're
glad
welcome.
you guys are here.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
no
I'm here
worries.
too.
How did you like survive first year? Because that workload it's incredible.
I just didn't do it.
Amazing strategy. I honestly don't know. I'll look back on it. I'm like, yo, I did pretty good.
Well, I woke up for like 9 a.m.s and I was like dumb and just did it. Maybe because maths is easy. I don't know. I didn't feel like it was too bad.
Okay, Ben, calm down.
I'm sorry.
Stop flexing on us.
I mean, I did the same thing though. I got up at 8 o'clock, ready for lectures, read through the notes beforehand, be like, yep, I know what's going on here, get into the lecture, and then just have no clue what they're talking about, and then walk out.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like because you don't have lectures throughout the whole day, you have like hours throughout the day. You're just so used to having full days at high school and college that you have a lot of spare time between your lectures, and then it's easy to catch up on your notes in that time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's true, yeah. But then at the same time, it's like, what do you do during that free time?
Eat.
Oh shit, you're right.
It's a really
Never
good-
mind me.
Like, you make a lot of new friends on your course, so there's always like something to talk about since you don't really know each other for like
That's
the
true.
first
What do you study again, Katie?
computer science. I studied
Oh, yeah,
psychology
that's
as well
right.
in my first
Forgot.
year, but you have to drop your
Minor.
your minor.
Yeah.
What did you take for your minor, Ben?
Physics.
Oh,
Top tier
Oh.
minor. That killed me more than my real degree. I'm not ashamed to admit.
everyone I've spoke to that does physics says it's really hard.
I'd
Yeah.
imagine so.
It's incredible. At least you're not doing engineering. That is tough.
Yeah, I had two people in
Oh,
my like house last year and the year before doing engineering, and they never stopped. It was like Jesus Christ.
They all know what they're getting in for, though. I mean...
Yeah, apparently it's fun, though, because, like, you get to build a car or help build a car in, like, your second or third year.
Oh, yeah, my housemate
Yeah.
built a car this year. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
They do. It's a
not
thing
so
called,
bad.
like... It's like Formula Student or whatever. And, like,
Yeah.
apparently it's...
Yeah.
Lancaster's never made a car that worked before.
Sounds about right.
If anyone's listening, please do come to Lancaster and join
We're doing a really
We
good
are
job at
sixth
promoting.
in the country.
We are
Top 10.
number 6. We're almost top 5.
Ooh.
That's like 1 away. Can you confirm that, Ben, as a math student?
You'd have to give me a few days, but yeah, I'm sure I could.
That's alright. You need to present a solid, rigorous proof.
Yeah,
I can start that right now if you want.
Yeah, yeah.
drop
Correct
out
to
of the
2
call.
decimal places.
Just drop out of the podcast. Just get back to us when you're finished, alright?
Yeah, okay, coolio.
He's not coming back.
We're not letting him in.
I'm so tempted to start that LaTeX document right now. You have no idea.
Oh, dude, the LaTeX document? Oh, you gotta make sure it's properly formatted.
Oh, it would only ever be properly formatted with me.
Write that
I hear
amazing
so much about, like,
preamble.
LaTeX, but I don't know what it is.
You don't know what LaTeX is?
No, because, like,
Oh.
I do actual programming.
Oh yeah, you do.
Ow! That hurts.
You use it in sort of like sciences and maths and stuff to write like papers that are all like formatted exactly the same. It also has like functions to allow you to make maths look good and stuff and formulas.
So what section are we on now? Is this still A-level results or tips for uni?
I
feel
don't
like
know. We kind of
We
segued
did
Maybe
it like a
it's
while ago
seamlessly.
tips for uni.
Yeah, we started talking
We did a
about...
smooth transition.
Yeah, that was such a good transition. I didn't even know we transitioned.
Yeah, 1 minute we're talking about Mo having an exam when he exited the toilet, and we're talking
Oh,
about
that
it
seems
to
so
you.
long ago now. I can't wait to spend 23 years editing this.
Oh, you said it was coming out on A-level results day? You didn't specify which year!
Oh,
Site!
you got it.
Welcome for future students of the year 2029.
Oh boy, what have we been doing over summer? Has anyone done anything interesting?
I went to Nigeria. That's pretty interesting.
Whoa, really? That's quite far away.
It is. Pretty far away.
Did you do anything interesting there, or did you just like exist and then come back?
I mean, not gonna lie, that's all I ever do anywhere, to be honest. So,
Oh,
yeah, just saw some family and stuff.
How about you,
Silence,
Ken?
okay.
how about you, Kieran? What did you do over the summer?
Well, I'm glad you
He
asked,
doesn't
Ben. So basically what happened is, as soon as I broke up from uni, I stayed in my house and played video games for ages. And then last week I moved back home and watched anime for ages, and that's all I've done.
That honestly sounds really nice.
Thanks.
I don't see the problem, honestly.
It's an absolute dream. I wish we could just do this forever. We're going to be full-time podcasters now. I hope you realize this.
Yeah.
We're going to get ads from Monster Energy Drink. Going to sponsor us in the podcast, and we're going to have to do an ad read, and it would be really difficult because no one in here can read.
That's true. Speaking of which, this podcast was sponsored by We can't put that in there for legal reasons. Please cut this out.
I mean, we could just censor out NordVPN.
Or better yet, just like a your ad here instead of like
If you want to contact us for sponsorship deals, please email LUGES at Actually, no, don't email there because we don't have that address anymore, do we? Oh boy, things are a bit of a nightmare at the minute. What, you just want us to cut out everything that you've said, Mo?
We definitely have to cut out his pee story.
it'd be really.
I think we should keep the peace story.
That's it.
We can
though, like, I
discuss
don't-
this like afterwards, but like, there's a lot of stuff in here I really want to keep. Do we have any other like tips for uni specifically?
Actually, go to your lectures. Don't just not go.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's actually it's genuinely pretty important.
It is
Actually, do
true.
go to lecture.
It is so easy to forget to go because you're not used to having so much free time, and it's like, oh, I can skip this one. It's only... Don't do it. Don't do
No,
it.
that's the gateway.
Yeah, I was dumb and went to every single lecture last year, but I feel like it made it so much easier
Oh, it
just to
does.
like revise my exams.
Especially the revision ones, because apparently, depending on what lecture you get, they'll just tell you everything that's coming up on the exam.
Really? What? We don't get
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Mo, you've...
Oh, you've kind of spilled the secret.
Mo
there.
mops his brow.
As soon as this goes live, he gets sent an email, and it's like, well, I don't know how to tell you this, Mo. We should be getting paid for this. We're putting in lots of work to make this society great again.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, listening to all this footage,
And think how good of a job we're doing.
I would not pay for any of it.
Guys, give this podcast a thumbs up if you enjoy.
Make sure to subscribe and follow us
Hit
on our
that bell.
Instagram.
And ring the bell.
Ring
They
the
like that
bell.
now, ring the bell.
Yeah, so you can know when we next post our next podcast.
Also, we've got a Patreon. We don't have a Patreon, but
Should we get a Patreon? That'd be
It's
really
fine.
funny.
Just directly send it to my PayPal. Link in the description. I promise I'll share it out.
give us your card details at this. Just give it to us, bro. Come on.
Actually, yeah, so we're going to put Mo's credit card number in the description. So you just
And his secure code and sort code.
of course, yeah. How are they going to send us money without all that information?
I mean, he has just been to Nigeria, so he may have met the Nigerian prince, who has
Oh, yeah,
millions
it's
of
real.
pounds to
He's got
send to him.
£2 billion in his bank account. And all he
He only
needs
has
is
to-
your
I wanna
credit
share with
card
you.
number.
Oh yeah, remember when this was tips for uni?
What about this
Don't-
isn't a tip?
don't
Just
give-
get a Nigerian Prince Sugar Daddy to send you £2 billion by posting your
It is a
credit
tip.
card
Student.
details.
But for real, don't put your credit card details in anything,
Yeah, please don't do
Genuine tip.
That's an actual
It's not
tip.
even a uni tip, it's just a life
Yeah.
tip.
Just a general
Don't do
tip.
it.
Life
Pay your
tips
taxes
with
as
Katie.
well.
Do you know what else is really good for uni?
Mhm.
We should join a society.
Wow.
Ah, Great idea.
yes. Tell us
He
more,
says-
Kieran.
Generally segueing into the next segment about societies.
I preferred the previous segue because I didn't even know what happened.
Well, we're doing this to make it more obvious for you, Mo, just so you know that we're on the next segment now.
Thanks guys.
Societies are sick. They're basically the only thing that stopped me from dying last year.
Yeah,
True.
like personally, I would recommend just like going around Freshers Fair, you're just joining anything that looks good, trying out like their Freshers events, and then not going to half of them again because you probably won't have time.
It's true. Just
But still,
give them all your
still
email.
try everything.
Give them all your email. Give them
Yeah.
all your credit card number. Don't do that one.
hmm
Are you part of any societies apart from Luges? Anyone?
Yeah.
Yes, Senate Card and Board Game Society.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
And the Anime Society.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
As
you
a
don't, you
joke.
don't need to mention that. Yeah, you did sign up as a joke, didn't you?
Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe it. I suppose we should mention for clarity that I am actually the president of the Anime Society, so...
Ooh.
Ooh.
hmm
Such a loser.
Please cut
But
that.
we love you. We
Please
love
keep
you
it in
anyway.
and bass boost it.
Ben's in Pokesock as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pokesock exists. There's a bunch.
Yeah. It's like anything you're like interested in is like there's probably a society for it. And if not, you can probably
Yeah.
make one.
I'm social sec for wargaming, the coolest society, apart from Luges, of course. Yeah, at the start of this year, I joined Lancaster University Women's Football Club. I mean, I went like 3 times, and I still paid the membership, so technically,
Yeah, you're technically
I was
a
part
member.
of it.
Yeah, suppose
Yeah.
so.
How much was
Nonetheless.
the membership for that?
£30.
Yo.
Okay, so the football club is a £30 fee. However, Luges is only £6.
Uh,
7. Okay, let me do it. Let me do it again. However, Luges is only £7. It's
That's
a
such
no-brainer.
good
guys.
value, yeah.
It is. It's amazing.
Did I tell you that this whole podcast was just a ruse to advertise Lumas?
No, but now we know.
Now you
I'd be
know.
down for that.
Got it.
We know that.
Nah, it's okay. There's societies for like everything. There's like sports, not sports.
Yeah.
You know, the two things that
Special
exist.
interests like Doctor Who and films and stuff.
Oh yeah,
That's
you're
pretty
part of
cool.
Pulsar as well, aren't you?
I was last year, but then Pokesock was on the same day.
Oh,
So,
right.
Ah, rip.
That fell through.
Time
well,
management's
though.
hard.
Yeah.
Imagine having to manage your own time. Never me.
Oh,
Yeah, you just get someone else to do it for you.
exactly.
hire a secretary like
that's
Mo.
literally my job.
Does the society minutes, but he also does my minutes.
No personal minutes. Dude, what do we actually do in the society? I don't think we've actually said what our roles like do.
Oh yeah, we should probably do that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You could start. Katie, you start.
Damn it, thought you were going to say Mo.
I feel like we picked on Mo too much today.
I'm one of the 2 engagement officers in the society. My role basically is to plan most of the social events and make the society interesting for people to come and spend their time there. So we've got a lot of cool stuff lined up for next year, actually, especially during the first few weeks. We're trialing a bunch of new things. That's basically my role, to get all of you guys involved and make it an overall really social place to be.
So what kind of socials
Moving
do we do?
on.
We got like... No, you're not getting out of this. We're going to go into full detail about the engagement officer role today.
Okay, cool.
What socials do we have?
Okay, currently we have our Tuesday social, which is, of course, on a Tuesday at one of the bars. We're going to be trialing different themes there this year, actually. So different themed games, lots of cool things going on. So there's always something new every week. We also have a rock band social, which we play Rock Band for the Xbox 360. We do that every so often on a Wednesday at one of the bars. And occasionally we do a bar crawl on a Friday. No compulsion to drink, obviously. Anybody can come. We sometimes play games as well there. I think we're going to be adding some socials, but those are the base socials that always kind of go on.
Yeah, they're always really popular, most of them. Especially like the rock band nights. They're my favourite.
Yeah, Rock Band is totally cool. We usually get our bros from either LUMAS or Senate to join. So LUMAS is
Senate
the
usually come
migrant
down there,
anime. And we can have some anime songs on the Rock Band. It's always pretty
Everyone
cool.
loves it.
It's actually pretty decent. And we also have sometimes Senate come over and we can have some board games and card games if you're not actually on the Rock Band set at the time. So there's always something to do at those socials, and it is a really big hit, so I advise anybody coming down just to try them out.
Yeah, so we got so many different types of socials as well, is the thing. So even if like one of them isn't for you, you could just go to a different one.
Yeah, and even if you have an idea for a social, you can come to either me or the other social sec and tell us your idea, and we can then incorporate that into the future socials. So if you have an idea for, I don't know, a game or something, or a social that we didn't think of, so you wanted to have one on a game that's not so popular, but you think everyone would enjoy, and it's kind of like a 4-player game or something that a lot of people would enjoy playing together, we can maybe facilitate that. So if you have any ideas, don't be afraid to hit us up. Bam, bam.
That was a really good pitch. Well done.
Thanks.
I suppose it is worth mentioning now that this isn't the whole exec that's joining us here. So we have 11 people on our committee? 11, yeah. We have 11 committee members. We're just the 4 that are here that are partaking. But of course, you can
The
like...
4 best.
There is
You
no
don't say that.
hierarchy.
I mean, you're not
within the
wrong, are
committee.
you? But yeah, you can approach any
No
one
one's
of
here
us.
to
and,
stop
like-
us.
We're going to take
Watch
over.
Brent
This
join
is
the
what the
call.
society is now. Ben can be president. Speaking of which, what does vice president do?
Basically, if El Presidente wants some stuff done, then he'll pass it down to me. I'm basically here to help because on an 11-man committee, it's kind of hard to make sure that everyone is to like make sure everyone has sort of like make sure everything's organized and like with the amount of stuff we do, just like help them out with organizing all that. But yeah, and then like I just generally like try and like help out when I'm not sort of like being given specific tasks by the president. My role's not too specific, to be fair. I don't have sort of like too well defined a role compared to like everyone else, but like I am definitely, if you like come to socials and see me around, I'm always like trying to help out with like either equipment or like I'm talking to people and stuff. Yeah. That's basically what I do.
That's very much true. And you were the equipment officer last year, weren't you?
Yeah, so I've got like a bunch of experience in that. So I'm probably like one of the few people who would probably like be like okay and know what they're doing specifically with setting up equipment for socials and stuff.
Yeah. And you like run you run a lot of the exec meetings as well when president isn't there.
Yeah, and also a lot of them when he is there. But yeah, that's basically me.
Yeah, you got a lot of organizational, like helping, like general assistant stuff going on in your role. So, yeah, feel free to approach him and say hi or whatever if you see him at Freshers Fair. In fact, just feel free to do that with all of us. We're all going to be there, hopefully.
Yeah.
We'll definitely be
we're all
there
super
during
friendly
Freshers
as well.
Week. Yeah, we're all friendly except Mo. He might kill you, but
I am. I am a crocodile on Discord. That is my my avatar.
you do have a crocodile as your avatar. Yeah,
But it's
Anyway,
a very
Mo.
cute crocodile.
Sure.
it is pretty cute,
Oh yeah.
just like the person.
Aw, thanks,
Aw.
Kieran.
We're building bridges today.
After we've bullied him for like half an hour.
It's okay as long as you end it on something nice. It's fine, right? That
Yeah,
justifies
totally.
all the bullying. How is it going, Mo? What's your role about?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. General Secretary, Mo. It is the General Secretary's job to keep charge of the administration of the society so that we are better able to liaise with the membership. I'm reading my role off the website.
I thought you were.
It sounded
well
like
read.
it. I was gonna ask. Go on,
but,
carry
like,
on
for
then.
real- no, I don't need the website.
All right.
No, but for real, I do minutes, agendas and stuff like that. I guess it's more of a planning and documenting role. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty much just like, typing stuff or writing stuff or like, trying to put together plans and stuff, so it's not really the most interesting thing in the world. But it does mean that I know what's going on at any given moment, 90% of the time.
Well, you could have fooled us.
Yep.
It's okay. Well, yeah, you like keep track of all the minutes and stuff during the meetings, and I must say they're very well documented, Mo.
Thank you.
You've
I
got
do
a very
try my
nice
best.
typing style.
Thank you. You flatter me, Kieran.
I do.
Yeah, that's pretty much my role in a nutshell. Just like typey stuff, like secretary stuff. I'm a secretary.
I mean, yeah, it's literally what your role is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably the most like well-defined role. I am quite literally a secretary. Generally.
A general secretary. That's incredible.
Kieran, what do you do?
Well, I'm glad you asked. So, I am the community officer, which before now didn't really do anything, like at all. But this year we're changing everything up a bit. We've introduced a brand new community system. So, we get members to form their own little communities, and we meet with them every so often. We speak to the leaders. We're like, hey, are we doing everything we can to represent your game or your group or whatever? And if they say yes, then we're like, cool, let's carry on doing that. And if they say no, then we're like, how could we do it better? And we've got a number of initiatives in the works to assist in this respect. So this community cast that you're listening to right now, that's one of the many ways that we're trying to push for the community system. We've got a bunch of other things planned. We've got some Twitch streams planning to go ahead. The themed socials, we're going to theme some of them around our different communities. We've got LAN events. That's our 24-hour like big boy gaming like event or whatever. We have them a few times every term. We've got some stuff planned for that with involving communities, and basically we're just trying to revamp the entire system to make it focused around the different groups that we have in our society. So, for example, we have quite a large group of people that like to play Super Smash Brothers in our society, don't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we like accommodate them. We book rooms for them and say, hey, you can host some events in these rooms. We give them space on our like LAN plan. I'm not sure what we call it. Like our schedule for our LAN events. So we give them a little bit of a slot there to highlight themselves. And basically just that kind of thing. And we're going to be really pushing for that next year. So make sure you come and speak to me if you want to get involved in the community system, if you want to lead a community, or if you want to join one as well, because we have a few that are up and running already. We have, like, as I said, the Smash community, and we have people in Fire Emblem. We've got speedrunning going on, you know, that kind of thing. Most of the communities are quite small now, but we're really intending to push it and make them grow into big, sprawling masses of engagement and entertainment. So I hope you join us for that as well. Especially in this new community cast system, right? We're going to be trying to highlight people from their communities as well. So, like, sometimes we'll bring on leaders, sometimes we'll bring on different execs, some members, you know. We're going to try and vary it up every week. It won't be just us four chatting shit all the time, which is probably a good thing after the way most of this one's gone.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's basically what I do. Please feel free to come and speak to me. I won't be at Freshers Fair with Luges, because I'll be with Lumas, but come and speak to me at any social or any LAN event or whatever. Just if you see me around, just come and say hi, and we'll be happy to accommodate you. We're really looking forward to getting our new members next year. Aren't we, friends?
Yeah.
That was really like oh god, it's happening again. You two have done Freshers Fair before, right? Like Mo and Ben, you've done Freshers Fair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's fun.
Oh yeah, it's actually genuinely really
Oh
fun.
my god, last year was actually hilarious.
It's really fun.
We got to meet like so many freshers like coming around to the stall. We had Smash Bros set up. I played quite a few of people Smash. Really
I saw
really
that.
cool
Yeah, you were across the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like someone like told Ben to like stop beating all the freshers in Smash.
They were close games. They were quite fun. And then like also we sort of had like the sort of the other like-minded societies across the way. So we had like a Senate Card and Board Game Society like just across the aisle from us, along with like Pokestock and Anime, I think might have been there.
Yeah, we were there too.
So like the group dynamic like between us was like really dumb and stupid, and I loved it.
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, us kind of like that little group of societies are like really close with each other. We have a lot of crossover with membership and stuff.
It makes it really fun to do sort of like a crossover events because like you're meeting your friends from both societies to do basically two things that you really enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely. And we do a lot of crossover events as well, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like a lot of them.
Yeah, we got like the rock band stuff. We usually bring Senate along for that. We've done bar crawls with like Pokesock and stuff before. You know, a bunch of different stuff happens. We had the Mental Health Society actually come down that one time. Sorry, my voice cracked.
Yeah,
That's gonna be very embarrassing.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Mental Health Society came down. We had the Lego Society come down one time. That was pretty fun.
Let's all not forget Society Sunday.
Oh my god.
Society Sunday was lit. I don't know what you're talking about.
I want to
It
do that
was.
again. Like
It
this
actually
year.
was. Yeah. We probably will sometime though.
Yeah, we definitely should get on that because it was a really good idea that just needs a bit better execution. For those that don't know what we're talking about, Society Sunday was like those like group of societies we mentioned earlier that we all kind of fill a similar niche or whatever. We kind of got together and we hosted this big event where we all did different things and like we invited people to cross over into other societies and like join us or whatever. And it was really fun, but we were a bit segregated. Like there wasn't as much crossover as we wanted to happen. So we really want to push that a little more if we ever do it again. Yeah. Have we been playing any good video games recently?
Well, I know I have.
Oh boy, Ben, please tell me all about it.
Oh, well, I've been playing Fire Emblem Three Houses, the
Whoa.
new Fire Emblem game that recently released on Nintendo Switch and other such platforms.
It was just the Nintendo Switch.
There are no platforms
alright.
like the Nintendo Switch.
That's true. It's a very unique platform. How are you finding it?
This
Is it good?
podcast is sponsored.
I'm actually like really enjoying it. All the characters are really cool. I believe there's a ranting story. I'm not far enough into the game and I don't know enough to know whether my choices matter, but I'm definitely making choices and it's cool. Yeah, like I've spent way too much time. Like that's what I would be doing now if I wasn't on podcast.
Oh my
I'd still
god,
be
really?
doing it now though, right?
You could just play it in the background. No one will judge you.
Yeah, we wouldn't even know.
Unless I like got my speaker out instead of blasting the battle music.
Dude, the music in Three Houses is so good.
Actually amazing.
It's amazing. Like the battle preparation theme during part 1 or whatever. Oh, hit me
I
with
just
that.
prefer like the actual just like main like battle themes that just happen.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, just like the normal battle themes are just so good.
They are pretty good, to be fair. Now, here's an important question for you, Ben.
Uh-huh.
Who are you marrying?
Who am Well, you see, the way I've played it, I've sort of got my pick of my favorite characters, all 4 of them. And I think it will have to be Mercedes. She's
pretty good.
She's so nice. She's so kind and everything.
Oh.
Are we on about waifus? What's going on?
It's an anime game. What
Do you not know what Fire Emblem is, Mo? It's basically just a waifu sim.
Oh.
How about you, Kieran?
Oh, well, I've also been playing a lot of Fire Emblem Three Houses, but let's ignore that one for now. We've talked about that one quite a lot. I know we're doing the same route as well, so we don't really have much to discuss about that.
Yeah, except you could basically spoil the entire game for me because you finished it already.
So everyone dies and the world explodes. The real ending is in the DLC, so you're gonna have to wait half a year for that one.
Oh yeah,
That's a joke.
I hope it doesn't cost the same as a full price game.
Oh boy, it's always great when they do that. But apart from Fire Emblem, the houses, of which there are 3, I've been playing a lot of Under Night In-Birth Executable Latest, which is a fighting game for the PlayStation 4 and PC systems. Since it was just last week or 2 weeks ago or something like that, we had EVO 2019, which is like the big boy fighting game tournament. So it really got me back into playing a bunch of those. I've been playing a bit of Street Fighter, I've been playing a bit of Tekken, even though I don't really like Tekken, but I've been playing that as well, playing Smash, but I've been really into Eunice recently because it's so good. The mechanics are so like fluid and like it's really easy to get into but difficult to master. It's got that kind of like niche thing going on, and all the character designs are really cool and everything. Evo was sick, by the way. Dude, if you're interested in fighting games, oh my god, Evo was amazing this year. It was probably the best it's been in a while. So
yeah, my brother's been like, he like kept up with like Evo, sort of like, and he's been basically telling me all like the cool highlights and stuff, and he seemed to really enjoy it as well.
It was so good this year, especially because we didn't have 2 Bayonettas on Grand Final stage holding the B button for a minute and a half, like certain other years. That was great. We had a great time then. But yeah, Evo was great, and I've not been really playing much because I've got to do like revision for exams, but 3 houses, fighting games, basically all I've been doing for about 3 weeks or whatever. Yeah, it's pretty good. How about you, Mo? You been playing anything?
Well, the only game that I ever play, and the only game that should ever be played, is Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition.
Oof.
I'll vouch for that.
Oh my god.
So, like, in between my, millionth run of New Vegas, I have actually been trying to play the newer Fallouts. So, like, Fallout 4, for example.
I thought you were going to say Fallout 76 for a minute, and I'm like, oh,
we don't do that here.
You're brave.
Yeah. I've been trying to get into Fallout 4. it's really different coming from like New Vegas and stuff, because it's like a different, but it's just completely different to what I'm used to. But it's pretty good. I like it. It's a fun game. It's not New Vegas levels. It's good, but
I'll have to disagree on that. I've played Fallout 4 way too much to have to stand by and listen to these horrible comments.
Accurate comments.
Oh,
Oh my god. How have you been getting along with it, by the way? Like, have you explored much of the map so far? Have you met any interesting characters?
I suppose so. Yeah, I guess I've met a few interesting characters. I've not really made it too far away from Diamond City. I've done a bit more stuff after that, but as in terms of the main quest, I've still not found Nick. Let's put it that way.
Okay, fair
but,
enough.
Yeah, I'm just kind of trying to explore the world and stuff like that. It's really weird playing a Fallout game that I don't know everything about. It's really weird.
Yeah, it's cool. Just
True,
exploring
yeah.
something for the first time.
True, yeah, that's always fun. Yeah. Other than that, Borderlands. I've been playing Borderlands as well.
Oh, I
I'm
need
trying
to
to
get
play
back
all
into
of them. Didn't
Borderlands.
solve them.
isn't Borderlands 3 coming out soon? Yeah.
What is it? 13th of September, I believe.
Oh, that's pretty close.
Yeah, I know. I'm probably gonna that's all. I gotta play Fire Emblem and finish it before September. Otherwise, we're gonna have some problems. But yeah, super hyped for Borderlands 3, and I really should be playing the first one, just to get back into it. Especially since I haven't played the first one yet.
Well, that's pretty good. It really shouldn't be it, but that's about it.
How about you, Katie?
Ooh, so everyone knows I'm a massive fan of League of Legends. They just released TFT, Teamfight Tactics, not so long ago. So I've been kind of spamming that since Ranked came out. And also, I was kind of late to the hype, but I just couldn't help myself because I watch PewDiePie a lot, and it was just, oh my god, Minecraft, hello.
Oh boy,
I've
Minecraft.
fallen into the endless void of just playing Minecraft and not being able to live or anything, because, oh my god, the villagers need to breed, I need to get diamonds, there's just so many things. The turtles are so cute. I just can't, every time I'm off work, I just play Minecraft for so long, and oh my god, I don't think I'll ever be able to stop playing.
God,
That's
I've
a good
got,
thing.
Yeah, I've got so many good memories of just after school every single goddamn day just playing Minecraft. Things lit.
I think we also have a Minecraft server, right? The Society one.
Yeah, I think it's up and running at the moment. But yeah, we do have a Minecraft server. We should have our first community game soon, actually.
Actually,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
what's
today.
that?
It's today, on the day this
That is
podcast
today.
released.
Yep, that is. Yeah. That
We'll
is
be
cool.
having our Minecraft Hunger Games Freshers Welcome. It's going to be really fun. We're going to be running it from about 4 p.m., was it?
Yeah, I
yeah,
think so.
4:30,
Something
Until,
like that. Like
late.
mid-afternoon till late.
Yeah, something like that.
That should be really cool. I forgot that was actually a thing. I'll be sure to boot up Minecraft again for that one.
Oh boy. It's great.
It'll
We've
be
got another
great.
one of those coming up in September as well. We got another Minecraft Day. And if you want to get involved with that, join our Discord server, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Newly
it's
refurbished.
amazing. When we're recording this podcast right now, we're currently in the middle of refurbishing it, and it's a little bit clunky.
Yeah.
But by the time this releases, hopefully it should be done.
Yeah, I just imagine I'm looking through all the channels wow, it's so neat. Oh, wow.
So yeah, come and join that if you're interested in joining Luges. We've got a channel just for freshers. We've got some stuff for prospective members coming up, and that's where we're gonna do most of our announcements and posting and stuff. Socials, whatever, freshers fair, that kind of thing all goes in the Discord server as well.
Speaking of announcements, I'm the one that's going to be doing them. You're going to get used to my little crocodile picture when I'm pinging you every 5 minutes about announcements.
Oh boy, You planning to keep the crocodile picture for next year? Not planning on a change up?
Oh yeah. No, I'm never changing it. It's a part of me. It means.
How long
something
have you had
special.
that avatar?
I think since the beginning of Discord, actually.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Pretty much, yeah.
You've never changed it?
I mean, I've changed it, but like, I always go back to it. I only ever change it as like a joke for something. So
Oh, right.
I always go back to it.
You can't leave it behind. It is pretty cute, to be fair.
Thanks. My best mate drew it for me. That's why I like it so much. So
Aww.
Oh, yeah.
That's so
right
wholesome.
before I left. So yeah,
Aww.
that's the story behind the crocodile.
We're learning new lore today. Speaking of cute avatars, I like Ben's a lot.
Oh, I love
thanks.
Ben so much.
Ben's is great.
I've had this, I think it's like 2012, I think maybe. It's like
Oh my
long
God.
time Avatar, man.
It's very good. It's pretty cute.
Yeah, it's really cute. Like sometimes I use the like bot to just pull up like a big picture of Ben's profile picture just because I genuinely do just to look at it sometimes.
That's understandable. Just for the deep lore behind my profile picture, because I heard all the cool kids are adding deep lore to their profile pictures. I went on Google Images one day and searched Team Fortress 2 profile picture, and that was one of the top results.
Oh my god.
It's a hat from Team Fortress 2.
Oh boy.
I never owned the hat. My brother did. I didn't. And I've basically used it ever since my Team Fortress 2 days. So there we go.
We're getting some real deep lore today. All right, Katie, what's the lore behind yours?
I literally changed it 2 days ago.
I'm
It's
not
from-
satisfied. Lore.
It's Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim.
Yo, Scott Pilgrim's amazing. I love that.
I've not seen it.
I literally changed my profile picture every video. What?
I
Dude,
think I
you
made a
should-
mistake today.
You should read the books and then watch the movie and then read the books again.
I'm
I didn't know there was
angry
a
right
book.
now.
I can't believe how much you've disappointed us, Mo.
I'm so sorry.
Dude, we need to have like a collaboration with Pulsar next year where we watch Scott Pilgrim.
Yes.
Yeah, they've watched it in the past. It's definitely under their jurisdiction.
Sick. We gotta do it. Who's in charge of that?
Crap, what's his name? I don't know, but I think Treasurer Man Josh knows him.
All right, we'll get on that.
Yeah.
Mo, you need to see it.
Oh yeah, I want to see it. I just never got around to it.
Also, spoiler alert, I haven't seen it either. But...
Ben, why did you not say anything?
Because you were hating on Mo.
You thought you
And
could
like,
get
it's
away
fully
with
Mo
it?
time.
I
Yeah.
can't believe I'm on the same exec as you. I would not have voted for you if I knew this was
Vote
the
of no
case.
confidence right now.
Should have asked before you voted. This was so important.
It's a given that you've watched it. I shouldn't have to ask.
Then how come half the executives goddamn chat haven't watched it?
I don't know, maybe because you're American and Mo's Irish, but here in the UK, we watch Scott Pilgrim, okay? I'm so angry right now.
I'll take that. That's fine.
We'll leave
I
you-
guess
we'll
we're
leave you
watching
to
Scott
the
Pilgrim.
You should watch it right now. Just do it while we're in the call.
Yeah, I'll close down my LaTeX document, open up a YouTube video of Scott
You're
Pilgrim.
still in the
We're still
link.
watching.
We do not promote pirated films here on this podcast.
I'll open up Amazon Prime and check if it's on there.
Let's like calm down and talk about like Animal Crossing or something.
I love Animal Crossing.
When's that? March 2020, right?
New Horizons.
2020.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
2020.
so good.
I haven't played an Animal Crossing game before, but my sister really seems to like them.
I'm just
so...
gonna kick
Fine.
him out of the podcast. Can I do that?
You
I
have
was
the
gonna
power.
leave before.
I've not played anything, Ben.
Neither have I, to be fair. So
I've played all the Animal Crossing games. It's like kind of like, have you played Harvest Moon or like Minecraft? One of them really, or Stardew Valley, one of them chillax games.
I've
They're
only
really
ever
nice.
played Minecraft. I haven't played any of the other games that you've mentioned.
Like one of them really nice chill out games where you don't really have much stress. You can play it however you want to play it, kind of thing. But there's going to be a lot of new updates in New Horizons that's coming out. You can place furniture outside. There's going to be like crafting, like there is on the app. There's going to be better facial expressions. There's going to be so many new things. Like there is with every Animal Crossing game, they always add like a different thing. So in the previous one, you were a mayor. In this one, I think you come and have your own island, and then you can kind of make the island thrive. So it's going to be a pretty interesting story. We've not had a new Animal Crossing game apart from the app for a few years now, because the last one was released on the 3DS, not soon after the 3DS was released. And this is going to be for the Switch, so it's been a very long time since the last Animal Crossing proper game.
People are so excited for Animal Crossing.
I am very excited for one.
It is crazy just looking at like the corners of the internet or whatever, and people are like, "Oh my god, Animal Crossing!"
There's so many memes, dude, about it needs to come out. I'm in a lot of Animal Crossing groups on Facebook. They've been really angry about it not coming out for 2 years now, and I'm like, just calm down. I'm like, at E3 they were like, where is Animal Crossing? I wanted it this year. Oh my god. And everyone's like, they do have to not stress their developer team, and they're like, I don't care, I want Animal Crossing New Horizons. And then they're all really angry about how it's coming out on the Switch, and it's like,
What?
you know, the 3DS is like
3DS is
like
dead.
10ish years old, like really old, really old, and they're like, well, I'm not gonna buy a Switch just to play Animal Crossing. And it's like,
Yes, they are.
they
Yes,
don't
yeah,
make
they will.
games,
Definitely
and
They will.
they don't make games for the PS1 anymore. Why are you angry that they're not making games for the like? It's oh my god.
It's like the people
very,
who are really
very
mad and they're
responsive.
like, I'm not gonna buy Pokemon Sword and Shield, when we all know they definitely very much are.
Yeah, oh my god, why have they not released it for the Game Boy? Ugh! The originals were on the Game Boy.
If it's not on the Atari, is it even really a game?
Oh my god.
We should have an Atari social. We should bring in Clacks.
Yeah, I kind of wanted a retro social. I was pushing for that when we were having the themes ideas. A retro
That could be
social
cool.
would be super
Do we
cool.
have
Yeah,
a
we
retro
do it, like-
console?
I have
Oh,
a
that's
SNES
true.
Mini Classic that came out the year I went
sick.
to uni. So it has a lot of original games on there, like it has the original Mario Kart and like Super Mario and stuff like that, and a lot of games that I've never heard of, but like a lot of original games, like the original, I think Street Fighter. I don't know, but we'll have
Oh,
to
Never
Street
heard of
Fighter
Street
2,
Fighter.
yeah.
But
Wait,
we'll,
what?
we'll have to see. I never really had anyone to play with, so I didn't really play it that much. But we could use it for a social, definitely.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
you know how Grisdale have that like arcade machine?
Oh yeah?
Dude,
Yes.
let's just do it there. That's sick.
That'd
Oh
actually
my
be really
God.
cool.
We could play Bubble Bobble on the Grisdale
Ooh. Yeah,
arcade
and-
machine.
You know how the Switch Online has like their whole retro section?
Yeah.
could play games
Oh
from
yeah,
that.
they do that. Whoa, we're
Like
planning
ice
this
hockey
already.
for the NES.
Wow. I didn't realize we were in an exec meeting right now. We're planning
Uh.
socials for the new year. Nobody tell Brent.
We have to burn all recordings of this exec chat.
Uh,
Any other games that we're excited for?
Cyberpunk, which is apparently coming out in 2020, and I thought
Oh
it was
my God.
sometime this year.
I gotta finish Borderlands 3 before Cyberpunk 2077 comes out. Or, oh boy, we're gonna have more problems. That game looks so good.
Cyberpunk looks really sick. I especially like Keanu Reeves existing.
Oh my god. We've got a city to burn, and all the classic lines from Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, all one of them.
He has so many good lines, like that one and none others. But
Like, I've got like a theory going that like they finished the game, but like saw Keanu Reeves like blowing up, and then decided to like redo the story with Keanu in it. And that's why it's coming out in 2020.
yo,
I
you
accept
might be
that,
onto
to be
something
fair.
there.
Any game with Keanu Reeves is a good game.
It's worth the wait. It's worth it.
Like, even like besides Keanu Reeves, like all of the cool, like the combat looks really insane, the story sounds like really cool. Especially the CD Projekt Red like 40-minute showcase they had. Like you could. I'm assuming there are many ways to approach the mission they showed, but like, they only showed one. But like it seemed like you could basically just do anything you wanted, approach anything from any angle, and like,
Yeah.
that'll be sick when it comes out. I'd like to do a release event for that actually. Like if we're still in term time, that'd be really cool.
Oh, dude, we'll
I think it's
definitely do it when it
April.
releases in 2077.
Yeah.
Now, but for real, that'd be
That's the
sick.
current year.
I'd be into it. It looks amazing.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm not really into CD Projekt Red games, but that one looks like really good. Apart from that, though, I'm really excited for Dragon Quest XI S Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition, releasing on September 27th for the Nintendo Switch.
I haven't
Not the
really-
3DS.
paid
Dragon
attention
Quest
to-
isn't on the 3DS!
Dragon Quest is a thing I haven't paid attention to at all. Like I have no clue what Dragon Quest is other than a Smash character.
Oh, it's
So-
very like no one knows about Dragon Quest in the West. Is the problem? It's really
So why
good.
are you excited?
I don't know. I'm just really excited for it. It's so all right. So I'm not sure how to describe it. It's basically the most basic. This is a JRPG, turn-based combat. Dungeons, overworld, that kind of thing. It's basically the most like straightforward. This is a JRPG thing ever, right?
Okay.
And it's never changed its formula. It's done the same thing like every single time. And it's just
Okay.
so good and it works so well that it's kept being like one of the best-selling games ever for like 20 years or something. It's just really mechanically solid and everyone loves it. Everyone that's ever played it says it's really good. So I'm just really excited for it, basically.
I guess that makes sense.
It's nothing really innovative or new is the thing.
I mean,
It's
that's
just
fair enough. I play
Yeah.
like Kirby games, and they are always the same. So, I see what you mean with like just like good game remade 1,000 times.
Another game that I'm really excited for is The Outer Worlds. Why? Because it's made by the same people that made Fallout New Vegas, the best game in the world, thus making The Outer Worlds the second best game in the world.
But it's more
Excellent.
technologically advanced, so surely wouldn't it be the best game in the world?
I mean, Fallout 4 is more technologically advanced, but
Yeah, but it wasn't made by the people who made Fallout New
yeah,
Vegas.
Ben. Fallout 76 is more technologically advanced than
Yeah.
Fallout New Vegas. And we
make
saw
very good
how that
points.
turned out. I was gonna inquire how this like fit into the Fallout New Vegas theme, but it seems you've already answered that one.
yeah, pretty much. If there's a link, I'll give it to you.
Wait, this game? I've just looked it up now, and I think I remember this. Yeah, this game actually looked sick.
It will be sick.
Too bad
It
I'm
looks
too
amazing,
busy
yeah.
playing whatever is coming out. 'Cause otherwise we got problems. Wait, that's October 25th this year. I'm playing Borderlands 3. Sorry, I'm busy.
You're really not good at multitasking with games, are you?
No. You play a game, you don't leave your room, and then when you leave your room, the game is done.
You can play multiple games at the same time. You don't have to like. You can like break it up and go hop back and forth between them. You don't have to just.
Why would you? It's a more pure experience. You like forget bits of the story and like. Yeah, I just prefer to like sit down with a game and just devote my entire attention to it. And then
Have you finished Octopath then?
I
Oh dear, sorry.
so I put it down because I got to the very end game final boss. Basically, just before I go on, anyone who's listening, I would highly recommend Octopath to literally anyone. Just play. Combat's good, story's good, character's good. Story's not actually that great, but story's still pretty good. Got to like the post game final boss. Third run through it, I realized I needed to completely change my team up to even have a chance of beating it, and I didn't want to have to grind random encounters, so I put the game down. But if I wanted to, I could just like pick it up again and like grind through it and beat it. But I don't care.
Well, you could have been doing that now during the call.
That is
Or I
true.
could be doing Fire Emblem during the call. See the
You're not
problem?
doing either right now, so.
I'm looking at Outer Worlds. And I'm looking to see if Scott Pilgrim is on Amazon Prime Video.
And you're also proving that 6 is greater than 5.
Oh, I closed that down when I was looking at Scott Pilgrim.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
But sneak behind the curtain. I never had a document open. I just said I did.
What? You
Wow,
lied
you
to
lied,
us?
essentially.
Yeah.
I'd like to
You're
call
a
a vote of
liar?
no confidence in Ben.
I can't trust a liar in power.
Neither can I.
I'm not in power yet. I have to kill.
Oh.
I have to kill Brent first, and then I'll be in power. Just
Well,
wait
that's-
1 second.
That's not too
For legal
difficult to
reasons,
do.
that's a joke. Watch Brent like mysteriously be found dead. Like
Brent just joins the call. You what?
I'd like to see
Someone
you
sounds
try.
like he wants disciplinary action. Anyway, join Lucius.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
does that count as the outro? What?
Are we doing an outro? Probably.
I mean, it's this outro right here, approximately 5 minutes.
Say
Do you
farewell
think-
to the listeners and reiterate that the current podcast is the pilot. So to show some support for the idea by leaving
Stop.
feedback.
Leave your feedback and questions in the descriptions below, or
In the
to the LUGES
description?
Twitter and
What?
Facebook page, or message one of the exec on our members-only Discord server live today.
Thank you for joining us today. Oh, sorry, my sister's in the room. Hi. What? Anyway, thank you for joining us today for the first ever LUGES Community Cast. Hopefully it went well. We'll see what it's like in the final edit. But we had a lot of fun, didn't we? We had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
It was right? It was good.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
So, of course, if you want to get involved with the podcast or with Luges, you can just join the Discord server, like Ben said. Message us on Twitter, Facebook, anything. We'll listen to you. You know, I've been Arinaga and been joined by the lovely guests Ben, Katie, and Mo. I guess we'll see you next time. I think the next time we do one of these will probably be in Freshers Week, right? Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It'll probably be Freshers Week. You might not hear from all four of us again next time. We'll see about that. But until then, I guess, thanks for listening, and we'll see you again.
Yep.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Let's stop the recording then.
That's a good idea. I almost forgot to do that.